你发什么疯？
你就这么委屈？
你都要走了，耍什么流氓？
流氓？我要当真耍流氓，我就不会等到。
Why do we keep coming back to these stories? Is it the soul-shattering romance, the jaw-dropping production, or that one scene that lives rent-free in our heads? Today, we're counting down the top 10 most rewatched Chinese historical dramas of all time. These are the legends that defined an era. The Untamed.
韩光君，你听说的可真多啊，我都不知道呢。
Did you know that the production team spent 6 entire months purely on script industrialization and world building before a single camera rolled? They even created unique musical themes for every major character and clan. This attention to detail is exactly why the show feels like a living, breathing world that fans can't help but inhabit over and over again. The Untamed isn't just a drama, it's a lifestyle. Even years after its release, fans return to the cloud recesses to witness the soul-stirring bond between the rebellious Wei Wuxian and the stoic Lan Wangji. People rewatch this because the storytelling is incredibly dense. On the first watch, you're following the mystery, but on the second and third, you're watching for the heartbreaking foreshadowing and the subtle micro-expressions that the leads use to bypass strict censorship. It's a masterclass in show don't tell. The transition from the carefree youth of the disciples to the tragic aftermath of the Sunshot campaign is a journey that feels personal to every viewer. We crave that found family dynamic and the ultimate vindication of a hero who was misunderstood by the world. Love between fairy and devil.
华中仙，真的是你？你真的来了？
画中仙，神神叨叨，什么破名字？我不爱听。
To create the unique Arbiter Hall where Orchid lives, the crew spent months crafting over 20,000 physical props and 5,000 custom-made costumes. This wasn't just CGI magic, it was artisanal craftsmanship. In fact, Dylan Wang's Moon Supreme outfits became so iconic, they sparked a massive dark aesthetic fashion trend across social media in 2022. This series single-handedly breathed new life into the Xianxia genre by subverting every trope we knew. Watching the cold, emotionless Moon Supreme slowly regain his hellfire through the innocence of the fairy Orchid is the ultimate he fell first but he fell harder trope executed to perfection. The visual aesthetics, inspired by Chinese silk painting and liquid gold textures, are so lush that every frame looks like a high-budget movie. Fans come back for the body swap comedy in the early episodes and stay for the high-stakes sacrifice in the finale. It's a story about how love isn't a weakness, but the ultimate power. Till the end of the moon.
怎么了？今日被谁欺负了？
没有，就是一看到月亮圆了，有点想家。
The costume design team spent over half a year researching the Mogao caves and Dunhuang murals to ensure the colors and patterns were historically grounded, yet otherworldly. They used heavy, authentic minerals for the jewelry, which is why the characters' movements feel so grounded and regal. It's a visual feast that demands a high-definition rewatch. This is the ultimate dark fantasy rewatch. The complexity of Luo Yunxi's triple role performance as the tortured prince, the romantic war god, and the terrifying devil god is so nuanced that you need multiple viewings to catch the layers. We rewatch it for the fated tragedy between Tantai Jin and Li Susu. It's a beautiful, agonizing loop of betrayal and redemption. The show deals with heavy themes like nature versus nurture. Can a man born without a love thread learn to save the world for the woman he loves? The sheer scale of the Dunhuang-inspired visuals provides a psychedelic, mythological atmosphere that is unlike any other drama on this list. Love like the galaxy.
与我何干？
那最后呢？此人如何了？
自然是淹死了。哈哈哈。
If you want a drama that balances intense political revenge with laugh-out-loud domestic comedy, this is it. We rewatch for the electric chemistry between Zhao Luxi's witty, neglected Xiao Shang and Wu Lei's lethal, brooding general Ling Buyi. Their push-and-pull dynamic is legendary. Fans love the healing aspect of the story, how two broken people from dysfunctional families learn to trust one another. The world-building feels lived in, and the supporting cast of vicious ants and the hilarious emperor makes the long-run runtime fly by. It's the kind of show where you discover a new joke or a hidden longing glance every time you hit play. Despite the intense action scenes, lead actress Zhao Lucy actually did her own horse riding stunts, including a famous scene where she had to gallop at full speed while looking terrified. Furthermore, the empress and consort relationship in this drama is famously wholesome, breaking the harem fighting trope and making it a rare, heartwarming rewatch for female viewers. Ashes of Love.
如此这样，我只好勉为其难了。
This drama was a massive sleeper hit, reaching 100 million views in just 15 minutes after its broadcast. The production was so committed to realism that they built a 20,000 square meter set for the Heavenly Realm, avoiding the cheap green screen look that plagues many fantasy dramas. This is what fans call a foundational Xianxia. From the colorful, innocent days in the Flower Realm to the heartbreaking battles in the Heavenly Realm, every emotional beat lands perfectly. Fans constantly return to the Mortal Realm arc, widely considered one of the best mini-stories ever written inside a drama. The chemistry between Yang Zi and Deng Lun is undeniable, and the infamous second lead syndrome caused by Luo Yongxi's Runyu is still debated by fans today. It's sweetness first, then emotional knives, and somehow, C-drama fans keep coming back to cry over the spring flower and autumn moon sacrifice again and again. Lost You Forever.
怎么了？说错话了？
你说的没错。 我会以王后之谊迎娶阿念，让她跟新月地位平等。
To prepare for her role as Wen Xiaoliu, Yang Zi spent weeks observing men in real life. She studied how they sit, how they walk, even how they scratch and carry their weight. The goal wasn't just to look like a man, but to move like someone who had survived on the streets for 30 years. That dedication is why the drama feels so grounded, even in a magical world. This is the thinking person's Xianxia, with 4 completely different male leads, each representing a different type of love, devotion, toxicity, companionship, and protection. Fans often find themselves switching teams every time they rewatch. Yang Zi's performance as a woman living as a man for decades is hauntingly believable. People return to this story to analyze the political strategies and to mourn the heartbreaking what-if moments. It's less about flashy magic and more about human resilience and impossible choices. The Double.
利用完了我，不打算给我一个交代吗？
苏国公，你有什么想问？
你姓什么？
苏国公应该已经知道了吧？
我问，你答。
This show exploded online thanks to its stunning pearl makeup, a real beauty trend from the Song dynasty, where women placed actual pearls on their faces. The production even used authentic freshwater pearls so the shimmer would appear perfectly on camera. Another fan favorite was the famous fan dance scene, choreographed by top traditional dancers so every movement carried hidden meaning. But the real reason fans rewatch this drama is the revenge story. Watching the brilliant Shui Fangfei reclaim her life and her justice is incredibly satisfying, especially with the dangerously charming Duke Su by her side. The tension between them feels like a deadly chess match between 2 geniuses. The pacing is lightning fast, and the villains are so well acted, you genuinely love to hate them. The Legend of Shen Lee.
相处时的感觉啊，
阿离可还适应？
适应。
阿离可还喜欢？
For fans of the 2017 drama Princess Agents, this series delivered something very special. In the final episodes, a scene involving a lake mirrors the tragic ending of their previous show, finally giving millions of viewers the emotional closure they had waited 7 years to see. When Zhao Liying and Lin Zhengxin reunited on screen, the internet practically exploded. Rewatching this drama feels like visiting old friends. Unlike younger idol romances, this series features a mature couple that actually communicates. Shen Li is a fearless warrior princess who refuses to be rescued, and the male lead is an ancient god with a surprisingly quirky personality. Fans especially love revisiting the peaceful farm life episodes, which create a warm, healing atmosphere rarely seen in epic fantasy dramas. Story of Kunning Palace.
怕是晚了吧？
The The director used a distinctive dreamlike cinematography style. Anamorphic lenses create subtle visual distortion whenever characters remember their past lives. This clever technique helps the audience feel the same sense of confusion and déjà vu as the heroine herself. This drama is perfect for viewers who enjoy a dangerous male lead and a heroine who isn't afraid to be morally complex. The rebirth storyline allows Jiang Xuning to attempt rewriting her fate, but some people are simply destined to collide. Fans constantly return for Zhang Linghe's obsessive performance as Xiwei. The tension inside Kunning Palace is intense, suffocating, and completely addictive. Every rewatch reveals another hidden layer of Xiwei's long and carefully planned devotion. Immortal Samsara.
许愿揪我的睫毛，这合理吗？不行，我要揪你一个。
Taking the top spot is one of the most epic fantasy dramas ever produced. The reason fans rewatch this series again and again is Cheng Yi. He plays 3 completely different characters: the stoic sovereign, the playful Tang Zhou, and the tragic Xuan Yi. Each role feels so distinct that you almost forget they're played by the same actor. At its core, the story follows a love that survives across multiple lifetimes through the mysterious night-forgetting river. It's grand, it's heartbreaking, and the chemistry between the leads is unforgettable. Bonus, Pursuit of Jade. If you haven't started Pursuit of Jade yet, you're missing one of the hottest new dramas right now.
你发什么疯？
你就这么委屈？
你都要走了，耍什么流氓？
流氓！我要当真耍流氓，我就不会等到。
Fans love it for the clever role reversal. Fan Changyu, played by Tian Xiwei, isn't a delicate noble lady. She's a fierce butcher's daughter who knows exactly how to wield a blade. When she rescues the fallen noble Xie Zhang, played by Zhang Ling, the two enter a chaotic fake marriage. Equal parts hilarious and deeply emotional. Fans are already rewatching the early Village episodes for the classic marriage first, love later tension, only to be hit later by massive war scenes. One of the most unique details is the butcher's blade fighting style. Tian Xiwei trained in choreography that mimics real butcher movements. Short, brutal, powerful strikes. Even the lighting design tells a hidden story. In the snow scenes, the colors slowly shift from cold blue to warm golden light, reflecting the couple's growing feelings. It's the kind of subtle detail you only notice when you watch it again. Which of these dramas have you rewatched the most? Did your favorite make the list? Let me know in the comments.
陪长公主杀她个血流成河。